Alright guys, I'm going to do a little webinar here. This is the first time I've done this, so bear with me. This is sort of a little test. And this webinar is going to be on how you find shows to do in your area. So this is a good website here. It's fairsandfestivals.net. It's pretty simple. I think it's let me sign in real quick. I think it's $40 for the year, and if you're serious about doing shows, I highly recommend joining this site. So let's go here and just put in your zip code there. Mine was already in there. So how far you want to travel? Let's say 100 miles, and just put in the month. So let's look at June. All right. So it's 100 miles to my zip code in June, and then click search. And what it's going to do is come up with all the stuff in June. You can actually put specific dates in too. So let's skip ahead to this weekend and see what's going on. Let's see. So that would be this weekend. I think it's the 8th and 9th, or 7th, 8th, and 9th actually. So you've got the Bonham Trade Days. It's 95 miles away. Cotton Bowl Festival. It's 84 miles away. Let's see. Irving Canal Festival. It's 32 miles away. Old West Show and Auction, that's 4 miles away. So it kind of tells you, usually if it says commercial, it'll allow vendors. Just because it doesn't say commercial, like right here, don't let that discourage you, because a lot of times they'll let you in anyway. I get into the peddlers shows and they don't say commercial, and it doesn't matter. So they let me in anyway. So anyway, this is just a list of everything that's going on close. You can, go to any zip code and go further out. The Cleburne Funky Flea Market, they'll probably let you in because we got a cool item. Just gives you an idea of what's going on. There's a bluegrass and ballad. This is actually pretty big. It's in Wiley. It's a big bluegrass festival, and they do a lot of commercials. So you can kind of click on this to a few more details, and it'll tell you, kind of what's going on with it and stuff. So it's in Wiley. It's in historic downtown. There's a link to it here. Tells you how much the general fees are, $75. There's your applications. Looks like they're due on June 8th. Just because that's expired too, don't let that discourage you, because there's normally a number to call, which is right here, and an email address. So this provides you pretty much with everything you need. This is a one-day event. It goes from 10 to 10. I would highly recommend an event like this. General admission for your general fund or fee for your booth is only $75. So that gives you an idea of fairsandfestivals.net. It's a great event, or a great website, no matter where, what zip code you're in. I'll put in Las Vegas, 89123. That's Henderson, actually, which is just outside of Vegas. Go to June, go to 50 miles and click search. And it's going to come up with all the goodies that are in and around Las Vegas. So Las Vegas is a little more limited. Those are more bigger events usually going on there. But this might be pretty good. A little Summerfest here. This Las Vegas Bead Show. If there's going to be people there, you can sell the cords there. Expected attendance 6,500 people. So you know what? That's a good event. It's an inside event. Ooh, fees are very high, so I would stay away from that. That's a good example of I wouldn't recommend it. So you could take a shot on it, but you're gonna have to sell 80 cords to be worth your time and trouble. 100. Now they've got the foot traffic to do it, and it looks like it's a 3-day show, so it might be worth it. I thought it was a 1-day show. It's not. It's a 3-day show, so that might be worth it. So I'm doing gun shows and selling 100 to 150 on a regular basis with an attendance of about 3,000. So it is possible. That's just that will be an outside shot. Okay. Let's go to the next site. This is gunshowsusa.com. This is a awesome information treasure trove too. Excuse me. Here's one in Las Vegas next weekend. That'll be pretty good. I'm sure someone's going to take it. Costa Mesa, California. That's this weekend. This is what I'm doing here, right here. There's one down in San Antonio. Let's see, Charleston, Knoxville, Ferndale, Washington. So this gives you an idea of what's going on. The Nation's Gun Show, Chantilly, Virginia. This seems like it's pretty big. Look at this. Someone ought to do this, guys. This is a gold mine. Look right here. 1,300 tables. Okay, I'm doing events with 800 and killing it. This is a big show, all right? 1,300 tables. I don't have any idea where Chantilly, Virginia is. But if I was somebody that's next weekend, I'd jump all over that. For $115 to $120 a table, if you have trouble getting in, let me know. I can get you in here. So I would definitely call this number and get in. That's a good show for the price. You can see right there. In fact, I'd get 2 tables in for that one, spread out. Make it look really good. San Francisco, I'm sure Bill Ames has got that one covered. I'm not sure though. Longmont, California. So sometimes it'll say how many tables. So sometimes they don't. It just depends. Here's Las Vegas, 1,000 tables, 1,100 tables. That's probably a good one. So anyway, here's another example. Here's a small one, 200 tables. Now, if it's cheap to get your booth, it's $25-$30. Go for it. Leesport, Pennsylvania. Here's one in Morgantown, Pennsylvania. There's Columbia. Anyway, they're all over the place, and I'm doing this one as well. Dallas Arms Collectors Association, great gun show. There's one down in Waco the same weekend. Obviously, I can't be in 2 places at once, so that's another good example. So I kind of showed you what to do, and as far as checking out the prices and stuff. This is another thing. I just Googled gift shows Dallas. There's a lot of stuff going on at like Dallas Market Center and the Total Home and Gift Show, things like that. If you can get into that, which is this one, it would be a gold mine. Okay, it goes for 7 days, and Kids World's going on at the same time, so you're going to get a lot of overflow market. This is the one I'm trying to get into myself. I'll be out of town, but I'll find someone to work it. This Dallas Men's Show is crazy good, man. All the guys there have loose change in their pocket. Trust me. All right, well, that's it, guys. I just wanted to do the first webinar. This is sort of a test of my new little toy I got here to record and be able to record my screen at the same time. So I just want to give you a little overview of fairsandfestivals.net, Gun Shows USA, and then, of course, you can Google. And if you want to do bigger events, I did this list of state fairs. And guys, fair season is coming up quickly. People don't realize, fall is almost upon us. We only got 3 months, and football season starts again. So here's it is. It's called the 2018 State Fairs and Info Directory. Okay, you click on that, and it's got, everything. The dates they start. You got Alaska, Arkansas, guys. We ought to be doing every one of these. I know Arizona's covered. Arkansas is not. I could have got in, but I can't do it because it goes at the same time the Texas State Fair goes, and I'll be doing the Texas State Fair. California State Fair is covered. Colorado State Fair, I believe, is covered. Connecticut, this is great. Delaware, these are gold mines. Florida, if we're not in Florida, something's wrong. That's not till, that's well, it already went, so it's next February, but it'll be coming up in 2019. Georgia, October 4th, that's my birthday. Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland. There's 2 in Maine, by the way. Maryland State Fair. That goes for 10 days, man. That would be a gold mine. Massachusetts. That's the hardest word to say. The hardest state to say. Michigan. Minnesota. I'm already doing that one. Iowa I'm doing as well. Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire. I know New Mexico's covered. New York. This is a big one, guys. Anyone in New York ought to jump all over that one. North Carolina. That's massive, guys. I can't do that one either. I'll be in Texas. I've got the Louisiana State Fair locked up. Pennsylvania, that's going to be huge, man. People love their fairs. South Carolina, October 10th and 21st, 11 days. If we don't have anyone there, we're doing something wrong. Same with Tennessee. Texas, obviously, I've got covered. Vermont, Virginia. Guys, we got to have that covered, man. Let's see where it's at. Virginia State Fair. Let's see. All right, 150, 140, it keeps counting down. 122 days, that will fly by, and a lot of times if you don't get in your applications early, you're not going to get in. So these usually have a participate, be a performer, vendors, boom, click right there, vendors, vendor applications, and concessions and exhibits manual. So you click on that, it'll tell you all about it. Guys, if you do a little research, we can really do really well. Let's see, it talks about when you can go in, general rules, outside exhibits and concessions, inside exhibits and concessions. Here's what your booth will look like, 10 by 10 feet, exhibitors not to dismantle. It's got everything. And there's phone numbers. You can, here we go, arts and crafts. There's a little map of where you're at. Usually that's where they'll put you, is in the arts and crafts section. And here is the, see what it says about pricing. Yeah, it tells about pricing, quantity, location. If you need electricity, inside electricity, tickets, how many you get. Anyway, this is great stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I think you get the point. This is a good lesson on how to find a show in your area. Google it, fairsandfestivals.net, Gun Shows USA. And there's county fairs coming up in the fall in every county in America. All right? Every county is going to have a 3-day or a 4-day fair. I don't care, big or small. You're going to get a ton of people show up for those things. In the fall in Texas, I need to have 5 or 6 people out there at all times working these county fairs. And you should do the same thing, guys. You can duplicate yourself. See you later.